What's going on, guys? Gamer16. Welcome back to another video. And yeah, this is very unusual, but this is a game called Marvel Spider-Man Unlimited. And basically, what this game is it's kind of like it's like a gacha game, but at the same time, it's the game style is like Temple Run. I used to play this game a long time ago when I was like a kid, and I was actually like 10 or 11. And this game was my life before I even started playing Dokkan, or obviously Dokkan wasn't out, and all this stuff. This was my fun besides console games. So I just want to share this experience with you. If you guys like it, I'll probably keep doing it. I might do it occasionally, but I might make it like a real series. I might post it maybe like once or twice a week if it becomes serious. If not, I might post it once in a while. But I want to try to get back to the game again because I was browsing through the App Store. I was just like, hey, this game is amazing. So here we go. Let's try it out. Let's just see how it goes. So we're going to go through the full tutorial and everything, and I'm just going to briefly, talk about what your goals are in this game. So, you see, it's played like Temple Run, but it has a few other game mechanics that are very, very cool, in my opinion. So, it's a lot different from what you think normal Temple Run games are, or this kind of like style of gaming. So let's just check this out here. Okay, so here we go. This is one of the different things. You punch, so you get to beat enemies, and we will do something with that Green Goblin in a bit, but not right now. Here's the other cool thing. You have power-ups in every other game, I guess. So we go, boom, boom. This is the cool part. This is what I always thought was cool. Get to web swing. Yeah, the sensitivity is a lot different on my phone because I used to play this on my iPad when I started playing the game. So yeah, it's a lot different, and you get to beat up the boss like that. Pow. Basically, what they're talking about is this Green Goblin comes from an alternate dimension, and the Sinister Six, which are the 6 main bad guys in the game, are trying to collect this material called ISO 8, and with this, they can basically just take over the world and go through other dimensions, and also, gather more and more ISO 8. So the goal is the Spider-Man basically have to team up for all other universes to stop these guys. So your goal really is just to gather as much Spider-Man as you can, and try to make them as powerful as you can, of course. So let's just skip this. So I need to track these Sinister Psychos down before the situation gets even uglier than my yearbook picture. Sorry guys, yeah, it cut me out of the game because because I had to go into Google Play to sign in and everything like that. So now, nothing happened though. It just asked me to sign in my Google account, and now I'm just about to go to the store. So this is all part of the tutorial still. So basically, the story is supposed to show me how the game works, I guess a little bit more in depth. So this is for the new guys here. I miss my old account though. My old account was really nice. It had really good Spider-Man on it, but hey. It's whatever. I tried getting it back, but the only downside to this game is there's no such thing as data transfer. The only real thing you have that links your accounts together is your Google account. And then if you're let's say your accounts are too old, or you keep soft reset a lot, and then you're like, oh, I want my old account back, or one of my older ones, it's not gonna stick. My account is several years old, so now if I try to sign into it now, even though I have the same ID and whatever, the same email and stuff like that, it still won't work, just because I uninstalled it and it's been way too long since I last played. So they basically kind of just forgot about it, which I know sucks, but it's a lot different of a system than Dokkan and Naruto. So you just have to be careful if you want to start playing this game, or you already have this game. So now we just have to beat 8 enemies for this story mission. So each mission, basically, if you look in the top left, has a trial, or a certain objective that you have to complete in order to actually, complete the stage. So I have to beat 8 enemies, and I'm done. You look in the top right, my multiplier is in the little circle, and that multiplier is according to how far you progress, and also the strength of your Spider-Man. And then of course you have your score, and those vials, they're basically like any currency in the game. You use them to rank up and stuff like that. It's like money. Okay? let's get to this now. There are going to be certain missions, if you notice here, where you're going to need a specific Spider-Man in order to play the level. Or you'll need a certain multiplier. So if you see that Spidey power right there where it says the red 1.4, your Spidey power is basically the combined power of your Spider-Man team. You can have a max of 3 Spider-Men on one team, and then whatever the combined power is obviously what determines your power. And then of course for certain missions you're going to need, you know, stronger and stronger teams as you progress in the game. So for right now, obviously I'm a noob. Well, my account is noobish, not me. So obviously I'm not going to be able to do much, but there is a pretty quick way you can progress in the game, so it's not like you're going to be stuck in one spot forever. Don't worry about it. If this series really gets the attention that I hope it does, because this game is really awesome and it brings back a lot of memories, I might get a little bit more into the game and show you guys, you know, if you really want to become good at this game, I'll show you what you have to do to do it. The real main thing is just doing events. Doing events is always one of the best ways to get... Oh, whoops, I screwed up there by accident. And the commentating kind of screwed me up. But really, because I'll show you in a second, but the main thing to doing well in the game is just completing events. When you complete events, you can get pretty fair rewards, and no matter what, even if you don't end up... And the great thing about this game is that it doesn't matter about ranking. It's just a matter of playing the game. If you play the game enough, if you really grind it and you try, you don't get let down. You always get rewards, and I'll show you guys what I mean in a second. Now, keep in mind, the rarities in this game might freak some of you guys out, because the rarities... the highest rarity so far is 8-star, and I think when I stopped playing the game, they just started introducing 8 stars into the game. There was only like 1 at the time, and I think it was Cosmic Spider-Man. Now there's just a whole bunch of them. You know? And when I started playing, they introduced 7 stars. So, you know, they had the normal Spider-Man, and then the classic Superior Spider-Man, and, you know, all these guys as 7 stars at the time. Now they're, you know, and then just when I left, I'm pretty sure they had Cosmic Spider-Man release, and then I stopped a few days later. I don't know why I stopped playing, but now I'm like coming back to this game. I'm like, Jesus, I missed a lot. And I thought this game would have died down, but nope. This game is still going strong. Still has events going on pretty much all the time. You know, still has new like content coming out. So it's crazy. Like, it's really crazy to see that this game didn't just die out over the years, and it's still, you know, becoming something. So of course you can get power-ups like in any other, I guess, Temple Run style game. Power-ups that help you, you know, in your run. So my score, or the goal, is I have to get a score of 15,000 in order to complete this mission. So here we go. Also, if you notice in the bottom left with my combos, if you notice, I'm getting a bunch of near misses. Near misses are what help build up your combos. So like, let's say if you're in a vacant area where there are like no mobs or anything like that to hit, combos really, they increase your score, which is good, and then at the same time it keeps your combo going, so you can get, you know, more score over time. Damn it, I really wanted that, but oh well, it's too late. Yeah, you know, I had to develop my near miss game a lot, like, in order to become successful in this game, because there are a lot of times you see like that where I just miss. Why is the sensitivity so weird on my phone? That's why I died before. Because the sensitivity is so weird. Like, it's a lot. It's just unusual. Whatever. Alright, so I think now we're going to Oscorp? Oh no, we're going on the ship. Alright. Cool. Oh, we're going against the Goblin. Alright, bring it on, son. So this is what a real legit boss battle is not like the tutorial that we saw before. So basically what you have to do is they, you know, they try to throw some obstacles at you, and you have to hit these blue shields to do damage. You notice how they get launched towards him, and then it reduces his health bar on the top left. And if you notice that thing above his head, that blue looking thing, that's how close he is to the portal. So if you don't kill him on time, of course he gets away. But that doesn't really happen that often unless it's a boss with a lot of health, or you just really don't run into any of these blue shields. But yeah, he's dead here. And then you just beat the crap out of him and build up your combos, and you get a lot of scores, you can see. Alright, we did it. We got to 17,000, so it should end here, I think. And I'm going to quickly show you what events are like. Can I just, like, die because I already completed the mission, or is I going to jack it up? I'm going to just die.
What do you do?
I do parkour.
What do you do?
I do parkour.
What do you do?
I do parkour.
Get it!
That's what happens. So I just want to quickly show you. Wow, that was mean. Quickly show you guys what the events look like. So for anyone who wants to start, progressing in the game, you can see what that's all about. So skip this. I'm pretty sure I'm done with the missions, the story missions now, right? Okay, so the tutorial's done. So if you look here, oh yeah, he's gonna quickly describe the event. So I'm just gonna skip through this so I can explain it myself. Okay, so if you look here, the Savage Saturday event. This one is the one I was doing on one of my other accounts. Actually, no, it's not. I was doing the Symbiote Sabotage. This one's a lot easier because I was able to get to 4 bosses in one run pretty simply. And I remember, I just started. I was just playing randomly on my iPad because I made an account in there, trying to get my old one back. And I did one run, and I was able to beat 4 bosses, and I think it only goes up to like 10, so it's not that bad. It's not like you have to get to 10 bosses in one run. It's just you have to accumulate 10 bosses out of all the runs you do. So basically, this is the meter, the milestone reward, and every single time, like for example, you see missions 1 through 3. When you beat one boss, you get all those rewards. So you get an ISO 8, which is not bad. ISO 8 is like Dragon Stones. That's your currency to do summons, and I'll show you that in a second. So when you beat 2 bosses, a mere 2 bosses, you get vials, which is great, and you get a premium summon ticket, which allow you to get anywhere from 5 to 8-star characters. If you notice the one in blue, that is an 8-star. If you notice the one in yellow, that is a 7-star, and then of course purple is 6, and then the blue is 5. 5 stars are not bad. Don't think just because that the whole tier rating is all like messed up that 8 stars are obviously the best and the 6 stars are like basically the S stars of the game. No, that's not how it works at all. Actually, all these units are really, really good. Of course, you would prefer the 6, 7, and 8s, but if you get 5s, they're not bad. And then, of course, there are more missions after 2 bosses, but I can't show you them because I didn't actually get to them yet. And then, of course, by rank, you get more summonings and stuff like that, more ISO 8. And if you happen to get number 1, which you're a very lucky person because people go really ham on this thing. So if you happen to get number 1, you get the newest card, which is the raid cards. So this time it's Spider-Woman, Julia Carpenter. So pretty cool. 3.1 max just at 1 star. That's a really good multiplier actually. So you see, if you notice the multiplier right here, that where it says 3.1, that's her spider power at 1 star, level 1. Or I think that's her spider power at 1 star max level, which I think is level 10 for 1 star. And of course, when you increase the tier rating, their Spidey power goes up. But I mean, that's really it. If you notice here, go to my team. You see, you have to of course buy slots, but for one team you can only have 3 Spider-Men, and then this is basically your inventory where you have all your other heroes. Anything else? I'm gonna go farm up some Spider-Men so the next time I come back I'm not as noobish. But anyways, guys, MealsGamer16, if you have enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share this with your friends if they like this type, like new games, like new content, or they like Spider-Man, they're Spider-Man fans. I'm a huge Spider-Man fan myself. But yes, guys, MealsGamer16, stay awesome, my fellow gamers. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.